And we're gonna basically build the pizza on the pizza pills, and ice is basically just gonna keep the dough from rising. Half a cup of your parmesan, a little bit of pepper, and then what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to my pizza channel. It's the Pizza Guy John, and today we're making a Cacio y Pepe pizza. I asked the other day to thumbs up my photo of a pizza that I recently did make, and I asked it to get 30 thumbs ups, and then I'd make a pizza and show you guys how I did it. And so today that's what we're doing. So let's go ahead and take a look at the oven that I've been preheating now for about 30 minutes. And this is the Ooni Koda 16. We're looking at in the middle about 850, so that's perfect for it. And like I said, the Cacio y Pepe is basically just going to be grated Parmesan, which we have here, and we'll go ahead and get that grated. So you want about a half a cup of that, pepper, and then all it's going to be is about a half a cup of crushed ice. So let's go ahead and let's get going. All right, so let's go ahead and get our dough. Like I said, it's our 50% Polish at 70% hydration. And so let's go ahead and get some semolina down. And we get this one right here. And so this is about 260 or actually 270 grams. So it's good for about a 12-inch pizza. And so the ingredients that I have again would be perfect for a 12-inch pizza. So let's go ahead and get this stretched out. It's super airy. Get some of these bubbles and flip this over here. Get a little semolina down. And we're gonna basically build the pizza on the pizza pill, since like I said, it's pretty limited on toppings. So let's go ahead and we'll get this down here. Get a little semolina there. And we're just gonna get that on here. Get to the size of your pill. And like I said, it's about a third cup or a little bit more of ice. And ice is basically just gonna keep the dough from rising, which is what you want and basically want to prevent from doing as well. So let's get some ice here. And this also helps with the cheese to melt once we get the cheese on. So that's the nice part. It makes for a creamy pizza. So now that we have that on there, let's go ahead and get this straight to the oven. Like I said, it's been preheating now for about 30 minutes. So we'll basically kind of just get this in here. And just get that, and we'll get the oven turned down to low, and we're basically just doing like a pre-cook. You don't want to cook it on too high. You want to kind of just get the crust to get brown enough to cook everything. We put the cheese on there and the pepper, and then finish on one last cook. So let's go ahead and get that cooked. And it's looking nice, rising. And like I said, if you didn't have any ice or anything like that, then the dough will definitely be rising up in the middle. And so you don't want that. So we'll give it a couple of seconds. And like I said, this is a Cacio y Pepe. It's a cheese and pepper pizza. Normally you would find this in pastas, but a lot of people do make a pizza out of this, which is really good. And like I said, I appreciate you all voting on it. So this is that pizza here. And as you can see, there's a big puddle of water, which is totally fine. Once we get the cheese on there, that's just gonna create your cheesy sauce. And again, it's just Parmesan cheese, grated Parmesan. And so just gonna do a little bit of cook there. All right, so now that that's cooked there, let's go ahead and got a little tear, which is totally fine. let's just go ahead and get this inside, and we're gonna go ahead and put the rest of the cheese on there. And so it's about a half a cup of your parmesan, and just kind of sprinkle that on there and get that to melt nicely. And then just a little bit of parmesan, or a little bit of pepper, and then we're gonna get it back into the oven to finish cooking it. And it did get a little tear, but it's definitely fine. Just get that cooked in there. Now basically we're just cooking the rest. We're melting it up a little bit. And hopefully it's not going to make too much of a mess now that it's on there. Which is totally fine. Because the oven is hot, you kind of want to just keep it up forward. And we're just finishing this off here now. Alright. And I think that looks perfect. So let's go ahead and get this inside. You got your cheese, you got your parmesan. Let's get this inside, and then we'll let this cool, and then we'll get it cut. Right, so now that the pizza's cooled down, unfortunately there is a big hole there, which is totally fine. You know, it doesn't matter. It's still gonna taste the same. You can see that we have the parmesan, we got the pepper on there, which is good. So let's go ahead and cut pretty crispy still. Like I said, it's just a simple pizza with parmesan and pepper. Go ahead and get this cut, and then we'll get a bite out of this. And so let's take a look at this crust. Nice, airy, crunchy. So let's take a bite. Simple pizza, nice and creamy with the parmesan on there. Like I said, the water helps make it creamy. You get a little bit of pepper. It's just overall just a really good pizza. You know, pairs nicely again. This is the Cacio Pepe. If you like this video, like and subscribe. Turn on that bell notification to be notified when I do make new videos. Check out my Instagram at the Pizza Guy John. Let me know down below in the comments if you've tried this pizza or if you attempt to make it yourself. Thanks again.